Hey, what's up? This is a 2001 Prelude type SH. This is a quick review of two mods I've just done on this car. One is those headlights, they're crap, and two is a lightweight crank pulley, which is meh. So these are two mods I've done. I was kind of done with the car, but I saw a couple things and I was like, hey, I've had good luck with lightweight crank pulleys in the past on my Acura, which, by the way, in the few years ago in this channel, you can look at the before and after videos of the lightweight crank pulley on the Acura TSX 6-speed, and really made a noticeable difference. Like, it wasn't placebo, it wasn't me, just thinking. Like, it definitely made a difference, noticeable. So I got one for this car. I'll go ahead and talk about that first, just with hopes that the stocker was, I think, 6 or 7 pounds. The aftermarket was aluminum. It was a beautiful piece of machinery. I'm not going to show you because you really can't see it, but it's in there. I do have the stock one, actually. I brought it just for the video. But the aftermarket was like 2 pounds, and like 2 pounds and 7 ounces or something. So it's a VMS brand. These were like it was like $100 and something bucks on eBay. Had great reviews. So a very beautiful piece. This is the stock piece, which is just a beast. This thing's so heavy. I mean, so it probably does something, but unlike the experience I had in the Acura, it is not really noticeable. I'll do an acceleration run here in a few moments and just let you kind of see, how the car is accelerating. This is really the only power mod the car has. But I was kind of hoping, and based on the reviews, a few folks said it revved higher, which, the principle of this modification is that it reduces rotational mass, so it frees up, in essence, horsepower and torque. Didn't see it, didn't feel it, meh. The install, I actually didn't do this one just because it requires a special tool, and I've got a guy that's a mechanic friend who's got a lift in his backyard, and he did it for an hour. He did it for an hour labor, which was like 80 bucks, so I just decided to pay him. So that's my review of that. You can look for those on eBay and read the other reviews, but probably wouldn't do it again because with the labor I spent over 200 bucks, and I'm not really seeing a gain. Again, it probably does have some gain, but it's it's just not that noticeable. The other thing I want to talk about is these Depo Headlights, which I bought. So this was kind of the last thing cosmetically, aside from like repainting the hood, which really this car needed to look kind of new. I could redo the wheels too, but I'm not looking to spend a lot of money. But so the headlights that were on the car were the stock ones. I did a couple attempts at restoring them, and it didn't really help. So I bought these Depos. They were like 160 bucks, I think, on eBay. They do look good, and they've got the black housing. So instead of chrome, the surrounding here is black. They do look good. I will give it that. I mean, the car looks sharp. It kind of looks new with the headlights now. Looks like it's pretty much in new shape. But these things don't fit very well. You can see, like, right here, there's a gap. And I'm like, there's adjustment for the bumper, there's adjustment for the lights, and there's adjustment for the hood. So all those things can be adjusted. And even with me spending an extra 30 minutes or so adjusting everything as best as I could, you still get gaps. You're gonna have gaps somewhere. And the reason is the lights just don't fit right. They kind of fit. I mean, they look okay, but if you get up close on it, you realize, okay, these aren't perfect. But hey, it's a 20-year-old car. I mean, I'm happy with the way they look. It could have been better. But the thing that really pissed me off to no end was, I'll show you. So the stock lights have a gear adjustment where you can move the light in terms of where it points, and so do the Depo lights. Isn't that great? They put an adjustment on there so you can adjust it once you mount your poorly fitting light on your car. Well, guess what? These gears are fake. This and that down there, right where I'm pointing. So you put your screwdriver in here, right down this, and you turn this, and it turns that, and this turns. It should be an adjustment in here, which will move the light, and you've got your different adjustments for it. Well, if you notice here, isn't it curious, there's a screw holding this gear in. What does that mean? It means it's screwed into, I took this apart because I started turning this and I noticed the light didn't adjust at all. So I took this apart, and this is simply screwed into this plastic with no rod or any kind of adjustment at all. In other words, they spent all the time to build these and put these on here just so it would look like it had an adjustment, but it does nothing. And when I discovered that, I dislike this product less because it doesn't fit. I don't even care that much about that. Just the fact that they were disingenuous with the way they built this, and they make you think it's got an adjustment. So what that means is when you install it, wherever the lights point is where they point. Good luck. There's no adjusting at all. Now, I don't drive this much at night. This is just a fun play car, so it doesn't matter as much to me, but just the principle of it just bothers me. But having said that, you know, $160. I mean, they do look good. Install is very easy. You just pull the bumper off. It's like a 5 or 10 minute job, and the lights are pretty easy to do. So meh. 2 new mods. You know, I spent the money. I wanted to do a review just for those of you guys who are enjoying this channel. You know, and maybe some people in the future that want to get those mods, and you're wondering, you want an honest opinion. So those are my thoughts on the lightweight crank pulley and the Depo lights. Let's take this for a quick drive. So this is gonna kind of suck because I don't have a mount, so I'm just gonna be holding this and shifting with one hand, but I am in a pretty chill area, so we shouldn't have any problems with safety. All right, let's just do a quick acceleration run. Get out of this parking lot. Yeah, I think I can pull this off with one hand. And here we go. We're almost done. Exit. Did you know God was crazy about you? All right. Just gonna do first and second gear. And you know, you can just compare this to some other stock Prelude videos, and you know, look at the RPMs climbing. This car does have 200,000 miles, so but it has been babied. So here we go. Get some. All right, so I didn't redline it, but you get an idea. Do the revs climb faster than they should? I don't think so. Maybe a tiny bit. Again, I don't know that it's noticeable, but hey, there's a little demo for you. Hope that came through. I know I'm shaky camera here. Thanks for watching. Be safe, and we'll talk to you in the next video.